the cloud who couldn't cry. High above the rolling hills lived Nimbus. He was a plump, puffy cloud who loved his silver water droplets very much. He held onto them tight, hugging himself with his soft edges. He was afraid that if he let them go, he would disappear into the blue. Down below, the meadow was turning a dusty brown. The flowers, led by a little blossom named Daisy, hung their heads low. The ground was dry and cracked, and the grass felt like stiff straw. "Oh dear," Daisy sighed, her petals drooping toward the soil. "We are so very thirsty." Barnaby the woolly sheep looked up from the valley. Barnaby had fleece made of hundreds of tiny white clay curls and eyes that had seen many seasons. He saw Nimbus hiding behind a mountain peak. "Little cloud," Barnaby called out in a gentle voice, "the meadow is waiting for your gift." Nimbus trembled, his edges turning a nervous shade of dark gray. "But Barnaby," he cried, "if I let go of my water, I'll be empty. I'll be nothing but a tiny whisper of wind, and there will be nothing left of me." Barnaby shook his head and smiled. "Do not worry, Nimbus. The world is a giant circle, like a merry-go-round. When you give your water to the flowers, it doesn't leave forever. It just goes on an adventure to help the earth." "The sun will warm the ground," Barnaby explained, pointing a hoof toward the golden sky. "Then your water will turn into invisible magic called vapor. It floats all the way back up here to the sky, and you will grow big and puffy all over again." Nimbus looked down at the thirsty Daisy and then back at Barnaby. He took a deep, shaky breath. He realized that being a cloud meant more than just holding on. It meant letting go so others could grow. He decided to be brave. Plink, plonk, splash. One by one, the silver droplets began to fall. Nimbus let out a happy sigh as the heaviness left his chest. He felt lighter and lighter with every drop that tumbled through the air. The rain danced as it hit the dry earth. The meadow drank and drank. The brown grass turned a bright emerald green almost instantly. Daisy stretched her petals wide, catching the cool water. "Thank you, Nimbus," she cheered, her pink clay petals glowing with health. Nimbus was much smaller now, looking like a wispy bit of cotton candy, but he felt wonderful. He looked down at his friend Barnaby and gave a happy wink. He knew that soon the sun would bring his droplets back home, and he would be ready for his next adventure.